Welcome back to another video from the most active YouTube channel on the platform. Um, I'm bringing you another draft analysis from the Pokemon Battle Association League run by Aaron 12. This is the Season 3 draft analysis. Last season I did one as well, but then I didn't upload any other battles. This season I'm gonna change that. I went out in quarters again last season, so we'll see if third time's the charm to get past those quarterfinals. I'm not too confident in my team. It's hot garbage, but we'll see. You'll see even from the beginning that this pick isn't the greatest, but as always, my goal is to make playoffs, and then I'll take it from there. My first pick was Mega Pidgeot. As you can see, I've decided to make some artistic drawings because why not? So I've drawn all my Pokemons in paint. Mega Pidgeot is maybe not a round 1 pick. To be fair, I wouldn't have picked it round 1 either, if not for the fact that I left picks and the 2 Megas I had before with 3 picks before my turn got sniped, so this was my third backup, so the guy I left the picks with picked it up for me. Mega Pidgeot is okay, has great Hurricane spam, also has Heat Wave for those pesky steel types that resists the Hurricane, and also has a U-turn for momentum and get out of a bad situation. Also has Defog, which probably won't be run that much. A nice speed tier at 121, and you will see my team is pretty fast. For my second round, I picked Darmanitan, mostly because this is the last league I do before Sword and Shield, and I wanted to use mons I've never used, hence why I picked Mega Pidgeot as well. And Darmanitan, I've always liked to use Darmanitan, and it usually goes like around 3 to 5, so I didn't want to get sniped by someone else really wanting this, so I thought might as well pick it up round 2. It has sheer force, base 140 attack, flare blitz hits like a truck, okay coverage, also has U-turn, great Scarfer. Base 95 speed is okay for a Scarfer at least, so a really solid mon in my opinion. For my third pick, I picked Terrakion. I have always wanted to use Terrakion. It's such a good mon in my opinion. I've used it some in VGC, and even in singles, it has a great stab with rock and fighting, and also a nice speed tier with 108. So it's pretty fast for its rock typing, and it also gets access to sword stands and such, and great coverage with Earthquake. It gets Edgequake as well, and it's also the first rocker of the team, and I really wanted to use it, that's why I drafted it. For the fourth pick, here's another triple snipe. I left 3 ground types with my guy, and the 2 other ground types got sniped, so hence why I picked Mudsdale turn 4, a tier 4 mon. And it's just a fat, good mon, very good defensively, and also a reliable rocker, ground stab, electric immunity, also brings some slow mode to the team, so that I don't get wrecked by Trick Room. Yeah, that's about it. And yeah, over to the next pick. Really solid tier 4 in my opinion, that's why I picked it. Starmie. Starmie is a mon I've always wanted to use, and since I so far only had defog on Mega Pidgeot, which I probably won't run super often. I needed another way of hazard removal, and Starmie with Rapid Spin uh, helps getting rid of the hazards on my side of the field while leaving them on the opposing side. Also, due to its ability to natural cure, it can do that with toxic spikes without being too crippled, as it gets rid of the status when switched out. Also, a nice speed tier in 115. Also, with analytic, this mon can really punish switches. Also has recover for recovery, and all around a solid mon. And my next pick was Jolteon, another electric immunity, and also my fastest mon on the team. Uh, it has 130 base speed, so it speed ties with Crobat and Tapu Koko. Also gives me a Wish Passer, even though Jolteon is not the greatest Wish Passer, wish passer, as it only has base 65 HP and not the greatest defenses. Uh, However, it's a fast mon. It pivots with Volt Switch, and it has support options and pretty nice coverage. So a solid tier 3 mon in my opinion. My next pick was Bisharp. I needed a Steel type and another Rocker so that Mudstale and Terrakion didn't have to run rocks every week. Bisharp is a threatening mon, only base 70 speed, but with Defiant, if you get this in on a defog, you suddenly have a +2 Bisharp, which hits like a truck, and nothing can really switch into it. Yeah, just a solid mon and pretty nice typing, except for the 4x fighting weakness. My next pick was Decidueye. Uh, I wanted a ghost type and also a grass type, and I thought Decidueye was a nice pick. It also is another form of hazard removal in defog. It also has longevity with Roost, and it also can pivot with both Baton Pass and U-turn. U-turn is probably the one I'm gonna use mostly. It also has a nice signature move in Spirit Shackle, which means that it can trap mons and take advantage of them. And yeah, just a solid mon with defog and pretty good typing. My next pick, another grass type, which I got a lot of hate for, but I really needed a fairy type, and there wasn't that many good fairy types in my opinion left on the board, so I grabbed Whimsicott. This super fast cotton ball with Prankster or Chlorophyll. It has great support options with different powder moves, and it also has Encore and such to punish setup, and also it's the fairy of the team. It adds another 4x weakness, just as Bisharp, so that the opponent doesn't always run HP fighting for Bisharp. They might run HP poison for this dude, and it also gives me another defogger. So my hazard removal game is pretty nice in my opinion, and also gets U-turn for pivoting, and yeah, all around a solid mon in my opinion. And my next pick, which got a lot of hate, was Ariados. A lot of people said this was a bad pick. Ariados is a bad Pokemon. I'm inclined to not agree, to disagree, because Ariados does something that no other Tier 5 gave me. Sticky Web and Toxic Spike user plus a Toxic Spike absorber. So this mon is a very nice support mon. It gets Sticky Web and Toxic Spikes. It also gives me a poison type, so that Toxic Spike spam isn't as good of a tactic on paper versus me. And also the Sticky Webs, even though my team is uber fast, Sticky Webs ensures that no one can scarf themselves faster than my mons, so that my mons still are gonna outspeed and hit before they get hit, because they're pretty fast and frail. Ariados also has pretty neat crit Ariados set with agility, focus energy, sniper with the scope lens, so all its attack crits. And yeah, we'll see if I'm gonna bring it sometime, but I think this one is gonna surprise a lot of people during this season. It's a solid one in my opinion. Very slow, but it's an okay mod. Clear, like it's a tier 5 I can see myself bringing at least, and that suited the team well. And my last pick was Gudra. I needed a dragon type. There wasn't that many dragons on the board. I also needed some bulk, and Gudra fit the bill the best. And Gudra is just a solid mon, can do a lot of things. Monstrous special defense stat. And yeah, it's in my opinion a really good mon, so I'm stoked to have it, and hopefully it will with the Mudstale and Decidueye form the defensive backbone of the hyper offensive team I've otherwise drafted. Well, that is all. As a conclusion, I have a very fast hyper offensive team, and I'm not too confident in how the team will go, but I'm hoping to make playoffs once again, and I'll see you in the team builder for week 1 later. So don't forget to dislike the video, unsubscribe, and block the channel. Until next time, have a good day. Sventon's out. Bye.